Okay, I've started it up again. Hi everyone, RV Debs here. I'm sorry about the first time. I did try to do Streamlabs. I downloaded it. I answered all the questions. I thought I had it figured out, but it didn't work. So here I am, back in the old way, and I'm kind of disheveled. I don't have any makeup on today, but it is Sunday, right? Hello, Linda. How you doing, hon? Okay, so I'm going to open up a window like I normally do so I can um, see what's going on. Hi, hi, Scott. Hi, Pat. Hi, hi, hi. Hold on a minute. Let me get this right. I'll tell you. I have 2 live streams going. That's interesting. I started the live stream chat. Hi, Richard. Hi, Carrie Joe. Hi, Little Debs. Okay, I think I got everybody. I tried. I got it working because it's the way I normally do it. But Streamlabs is a new way to put live streams, and it's got a lot more stuff, but I'm not able to figure it out yet. Hello, New Horizons. Welcome to my channel. I met New Horizons at Imagine. What's the name of that channel? I know his name is Jason. Hi, Reluctant Recluse. Hi, Three Sheets. Hi, Susan. Thank you. Hi, Chip. Well, anyway, I was trying to do a new way to do this, but it's obviously not gonna work that easy. I'll take your hug from Pennsylvania and I'll trade you one from Texas. Hi, Bookhead. Whispers in the wind. Well, I tried to do one on Streamlabs. I don't know if some of you probably never even heard of Streamlabs, but you know, it didn't work. I didn't get the camera wouldn't go on. Okay, great. New Horizons. Imagine your Odyssey is how New Horizons came in here and a few other people too. I went to his live chat because he was in my live chat on Friday. Okay, hi Gail. I'm so glad to see you all. Hi Michelle. Yes, it's a laid back Sunday. Yeah, it was pretty frustrating, Scott, devotee. Whispers in the Wind says you have too many people who would want to go live stream. Hi, Annette. Emily. Chip. Yeah, well with the live stream on the Streamlabs, if I can get it working, I can actually ask people to come on. And you don't have to show your face if you don't want to. You can just have, you know, your profile picture. But it'd be fun to have people talking to me and me talking to them and you hearing them. Well, I'm glad you made it back, Emily. Yeah, so Streamlabs is another way to do this better, actually. But I have to get it working, so I'll get it working. Yes, it would be fun to have people on the panel with me. I can have, I think, up to 4 people. Hi, Keith. Hey, how you doing? I hope you're not working today. Yeah, I need to comb my hair. I wasn't gonna go live. Normally, I'll put makeup on, you know, and get cleaned up and stuff. But I just wanted to try the Streamlabs, and then once that wouldn't work, I thought, well, I don't want to hang y'all up. Hi, Karen. Yeah, Richard, it's called Streamlabs. But you see, if I have Streamlabs, that doesn't mean that you have to have it. I just would be broadcasting through Streamlabs instead of YouTube, and it would give me more options. They have like fancier screens and just things you can do. So you're off work good, Keith, because you're always working. Really, Annette? I hope so. It's a slow process. It really is. And last night, the family had a birthday party over at one of our homes here, not my home, but and they served all Chinese food, all homemade, and I didn't have a lot, but I know it wasn't the perfect meal. Whispers in the Wind said I've just found a place that makes tiny homes really cheap and good quality, so checking them out. That's a cool thing. Hello, no distracted driving. Welcome. Welcome to my stream. I'm interested in that. Well, slow is how it's going, but Weight Watchers is not like where you're really starved and you're trying to lose fast. I'm not. It's just I'm just getting healthier. I'm not eating any processed food, so I'm really working on that and no junk food. I did have about a I'd say 3 bites of desserts last night just to taste what they had. But once I tasted them, I didn't really want them, so it was good. Right, Linda. Yeah, it depends on when you sign up for lab streams, Streamlabs, it's free unless you want really a lot of bells and whistles, and then they have a monthly fee, which I haven't figured anything out yet, so I will. Hi, Breathing Nurse. I am live. Oh, Whispers in the Wind. That's great. She Whispers when the Wind says retiring to a nice country setting really soon. You will be so happy. Hello, Elaine Dupree. My skin looks healthier, and I don't have a drop of makeup on today. I have lipstick. That's me, lipstick. I know, Kristen, that's right. She says slow is the way to go. Yeah, you know what? It didn't take overnight to put the weight on. This has been years because that's how it is. Carrie Jo said I mentioned on someone else's channel that you had a live stream tonight at 7. Well, I might come back. I don't know. I wanted to try the Streamlabs, and then when it didn't work, but yet you could hear me, because normally, like I said, I would put it together a little more. But anyway, I'm here. Hi, Colette. Walking. Hi, Annette. Annette, I just walk the dogs down the road, but I can't say that I'm walking like all the time because somehow I've never been much of a exercise person. So I've been walking more than I was walking, and I'm trying to build it up. I'm sure that another 10 pounds off will do it. Hi, Darby. Sweet Darby, I love you. You're such a kind, wonderful friend. Can't wait to meet you. Hi, Janice from Massachusetts. Hi, Butterbeanhead. That's great. I'm so glad to see everybody. It is the best exercise. I agree. I like dancing. Like that groove. You've seen the groove thingy where, everyone's dancing to this. What are you crying about? Please. Hello, Judy. Hello, Donna. Whispers in the Wind said I upped my vitamins B12 and have totally lost all my neuropathy in my foot. Wow. And I have been taking my omega-3 the wrong way and started the probiotic. I guess I lost another 5 pounds. That's great. Yeah, I like dancing more than I do just walking. If I'm walking with someone, it's not so bad. Okay, hold on while I get a very whiny little girl. Come here. Let's do it. Come on. Hurry up. Oh my. Do you want to say hello to everyone? Are you being obnoxious? Are you? I'm in Central. I'm in Texas. So right now here it's just before 4:30. And oh, you okay? She has these reverse sneezes. It's okay. It's okay, baby. Sometimes I have to just calm her down. Little dogs have that. Hi, Daydream about nice things. That's a nice thing. Line dancing's fun, Whispers in the Wind says. You know, there's a thing called the groove. I've seen it on Facebook and Instagram, and when you listen to it, this lady's leading it, and it's very like sensual moving of the body, and everyone's moving to their own pace. And I really thought that would be good. Yeah, she does it. I just calm her down and she stops. Little doggies have little tiny tracheals, so they like reverse sneeze, which is what she just did, but she's fine. Um, yeah, I do. I rub her little throat, Emily. I know. Yeah, Body Groove. There's lots of them on YouTube, Janice, and I've wanted to do that, but I have such a small place. I don't think I could body groove too well in here. Belly dancing. Can you imagine? I'd like to get where I've lost enough weight to want to do belly dancing. Well, I actually didn't get it working, meant to be RVing. I just went to my regular live stream on YouTube. I was trying to work with a new live stream called Streamlabs. And I listened to some of the videos, but I just jumped in and I think I somehow didn't connect my camera right. Colette says, I've been following along on your Weight Watcher journey, and you have to say I've inspired you. That's really great. I've inspired a few people and people have joined. And yet it's not a hard thing. You could be on any kind of food plan. You could be on any food plan and stay with Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers just kind of puts a really strong perspective on how we eat. And the app on the phone is absolutely priceless. You have no rhythm, Butterbean. Well, it's so easy. I mean, it's not hard. Me too, Donna. I do chair exercise really well. I'm proficient in it. Is that the word? Colette's lost 11 pounds. Congratulations. Hi, Dave. Yeah, fire dancing. When I lose my weight, I'll do some fire dancing videos. Right. That's funny, Dave. I know the other stream's open, but I closed it, so I don't know why it's open. I'll just let it die out. Oh, that's sweet to say, Darby. Thank you. Yeah, way to go for Colette. Um, let's see. Hi, Karen. She says, Dead Body Groove does look fun. I once went to Zumba, and it was like, what the hell? I stood there looking at the instructor like monkey doing the math problem. That's cute, Karen. I've never tried Zumba either, but I like the Body Groove because it's good music and she makes it kind of fun. That's great, Emily. You do look pretty. Thank you. Thank you, New Horizons. This is Lily. And Rosie, can you see Rosie? She's right there. That's Rosie. Lily, I have two flowers. Lily and Rosie. Um, that's funny, Donna. She said I never understood walking on hot coals. No, nor do I have a want for that. Annette says she teaches Zumba. Wow. Yeah, I think I would do good with the body groove, although I'm not that in great shape. I don't know how long I could last. But I love music and I feel like I got rhythm. So it's a pretty day here, but it's overcast. We had a little rain this morning. It doesn't seem to be raining anymore. About 51 degrees. Yes, I used to use Richard Simmons' Sweat into the Oldies. Me and Kathy, we went, this is back in like the 80s. We joined this, he had this, um, like, it was called the Asylum, I think. and we'd go there. It's like a health, gym. And we even got to have Richard Simmons lead one of our classes. So yes, I did do that. I've tried everything. Carrie says, just turn music on and move for a while. Well, that too. That too. You could do that. Janice, I think so too. Annette says, I teach a few more, but I am getting tired of teaching. Time for me to take classes. Yeah, but at least you did, show people. That's great. Oh, I remember Deal a Meal. That's right, Janice. I had Deal a Meal. That's back a while ago. I hardly remember. Oh, that's nice, Emily. We don't have any kind of the pool here is not good for adults. It's definitely good for kids. I think swimming's a real good exercise. If I could choose my exercise, it would probably be swimming and dancing. Yes, Colette. She says, does Weight Watchers have a program for vegans? Oh my God, you worked out with Richard Simmons. Yes, I did. Kathy and I both did. We were right in front in the class, and he was young. We were all younger. Very cute. Very sweet. Um, you can be on any diet on keto on Weight Watchers because it's your own choice of what you eat. Fruits and vegetables on Weight Watchers is free. So the only thing that you'd have to count points would be like quinoa or brown rice or potatoes. I mean, that would have, an oil. Thank you, Karen. That's one of my favorite paintings that I did years ago. Oh, Colette, she said, I've done a lot of interesting things. I have. I didn't raise children. I have no kids. So I think during those, between your 20s and your 40s, I had a lot of fun. I mean, I did a lot of traveling and doing different kinds of things. So, that's why. Carrie says, soon I'll be in Florida. Water walk there. Water walk? On the water. Yeah, that's also wonderful. Depending on what plan you're on, Emily, so you're probably on are you on I'm on the green plan, so I have to count those. Oh, thank you, Butterbean Head. You're so sweet. Yeah, I wonder how old he is now. I'm sure I could Google it. She says no distracted driving. It's kind of sad Richard Simmons doesn't leave the house much anymore. Yeah, that's, life changes. That's the one thing you can count on. Emily says she's on the purple plan. See, I'm on the green. There's three plans, and whatever works best for you, and you answer a few questions on what you eat and what you like. Oh, okay. So Emily says that Richard Simmons is 71. Yeah, Dave. I don't know what you're thinking, but no. He says again, fire dancing will burn and use calories. Well, you could do it. You do it. I'll watch. Starchy vegetables aren't, but I think there's the purple plan might be a little different. So, you can change your plan anytime too. There's three. My plan gives you more points, but less free things. Like I just have fruits and vegetables. What's up with Catherine? Hello, my dear. Yay. Happy Sunday. So, anyway, I was trying to do Streamlabs. That was a bummer. I'm always trying new things. You can't say I'm chicken because I jump into the fire. That's how I started with YouTube. I just jumped in on it. Then I learned everything the hard way. Like I got hacked. Yeah, because my password was too weak. And the purple plan just gives you you can look at when you, are you on the app? Just go down and you can check to see what the purple plan has. Okay, let me read this. Catherine was doing laundry. I'm glad you're here. Butterbean had says, did you know Totally Kathy traveled some time with Richard Simmons and did his cruises with him too? No, I didn't, but we'll have to talk about that with her. Hi, Sean. What's the dog at the black dog looking at the white dog going to be? Dogs don't look at cameras too often. This is Lily, and that's Rosie back there. Yeah, the app's great. So you can find out everything on the app. And if you go on your laptop, there's even more information, I think. No distracted driving, says Richard had some depression type stuff he has been dealing with. Well, I'm sorry. I hope he's okay. Yep. You know what? You could be rich and famous and still be depressed. Isn't that something? I love my puppies. Catherine, she says, my two channels. You have two channels? I will be participating mostly in live streams. Is yours and Kathy's. I am done with drama. I don't get involved with drama. Catherine, you can get involved if you want to, or you can just ignore. That's the thing. Tidbits of my life. So glad I found your new channel. Well, I sure am too. I hope you subscribe to this one because my old channel got hacked and I'm hoping to get it back. But this is my channel now, right? This is all I got. Well, I don't get into, this is from Aunt Emily. I don't like to get involved with the drama. Every now and then it happens, but the only drama I've had in here is really with my channel being hacked. That did cause drama. She's very pleased to just be held. She could sit here all the time. So I'm thinking about traveling via airplane and going to Florida at the beginning of April, which I haven't decided on the date, and I have to talk it over with my friend. But if I am going in April, I will definitely be live streaming from Florida, and I can't wait. Yeah. What's up with Catherine says, no distracted, totally. Kathy knows him. Some of the gossip rags say he's depressed. He's just retired and wants a quiet life. That's all we all want. I just want a relaxed, quiet life, for sure. A peaceful life. Allegiant, is that a name of a airlines? Because I've never heard of it. Emily said, I watched Rosie O'Kelly Italian last night. She's very interesting and smart. You just have to you know, I've had people say, I don't want to look at that man doing anything, don't watch. Don't watch if it bothers you. That's really what I want to say. If something I'm doing bothers you, then don't watch. If something they're doing on a channel, maybe it's someone different and you've never really known a transgendered person, then don't watch them. You don't be negative about them. They're living their life the best that they can. And Rosie's one of the most intelligent gals. I'm sorry, that's a slip because I consider her a woman. Yes, she's a masculine woman. She knows it. She's not hiding. Karen said, love YouTube. Don't get into drama. Just hate to see my favorite YouTubers get hate and crap for nothing. Karen, that's part of having a channel. I get a lot of that, but I don't get as much as I used to. Catherine says, I mean, Debs, you heading to Florida to see friends would be so cool. Yes. I haven't been to Florida since I left Florida, and I have cousins that I'd love to see and spend, an evening with, and some good friends too. So it's going to be, I'm going to plan it. I have to, I've just got to work it out where I can buy a round trip airfare and have some money in my pocket. But I got a little time. On the beach, I know, I can't wait, Colette. I am looking forward to seeing the Gulf of Mexico and the sand and the palm trees. Richard, no, Elvis, whose name is Marshall. He doesn't even deserve the title of Elvis, but anyway, he's just staying with Rosie while they fix his van up. He's got a camper van, and then he's going to be getting on the road. Am I going to be coming to near Orlando? I don't think so. I'll be more like Clearwater, Bradenton, that kind of area. But I might have a meetup. Right, Butterbean. You just have to be open-minded, or if it bothers you, just don't watch. Yeah, I hope the airfare, I think I can get a pretty cheap airfare. Let's see what else. Got Life Down the Road. Okay, hold on. 1982, my girl was 3 months when we went to the mall. Richard was coming out. He stopped and kissed my baby. Oh, Richard Simmons asked if I would come to the state fairgrounds to the show. Okay, that's a very cool memory. Really. He pulled you on stage and it was a blast. Wow, that's cool. Yeah. It was Richard Simmons we're talking about, right? Hi, Ralph. Happy Sunday, Ralph. It was a blast, I bet. Janice says, I've checked out Rosie's channel and I don't care for it. I do like Aja's channel, though. Yeah, you know what? Gosh, there's so many different kinds of people, you know? You just pick and choose what you like. That's all. I'm trying to catch up. Okay, Susan said I would love to meet up, but that's too far for me since I look after my father and couldn't leave him. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Hi, Anastasia. How you doing, young lady? I'm lucky. I love 95% of my family, says Carrie. Well, I love 100% of my family. That's cool, Donna. She said she lived in Greece in the 80s and loved it. In the in the 80s. I was like living in Key West from 78 to 80. Hi, RV Frida. Welcome, darling. Happy Sunday. Butterbean Head said I love Aja's channel. Also, Rosie does more cooking and Aja does. Yeah, they're just different people. Totally, totally different people. Which is, difference. I love people that are different. Nice in Indiana. It's kind of overcast. We had rain last night and this morning here, so it's just kind of like 50 degrees, but not bad. Sarjaja? I don't know how you say your name. Sarja? Nath? I'm doing great. I hope you are. That's funny. That's kind of redundant. Catherine says we're all the same in our own unique ways. Hi, Patricia. Oh, wow. I'm going to have scans on my legs tomorrow. I've been having a lot of trouble with them lately. My mobility is not so good. Look forward to your videos. Can watch through the night. Oh, darling, I hope that everything's okay. I sure hope that they can fix you up because you don't deserve any pain. Patricia, you're such a sweetheart. All the way from Wales. I'll be thinking about you. Yeah, Butterbean Head says my family's that way too. I love them long distance. Well, I'll tell you, my true blood relatives, my cousins in Florida, and I have cousins in Buffalo, New York, and that's about it. And I would love to be able to spend more time with them, but I don't, I don't get there very often. Oh, New Horizons. I am so glad that you got introduced to me and I got introduced to you. Don't you have a live stream too? Why don't you tell everybody, you know, what your channel is and about your live stream? I'm fine with it. South Side. I don't know how you got here either, but we are having a very non-drama, easygoing Sunday chat. So you're welcome if that's what you'd like. But everybody's welcome here, until they aren't. Does that make sense? Yes. Susan, I love my new necklace. I got it yesterday. So pretty. We'll go with everything. Ah, I'm so glad you like it. It looks good on you. I'm glad you shared the picture. You twerk for us, Scott. Oh, thank you, Catherine, to remind everybody to give me a thumbs up. Since you're all here with me and you like the live streams, those of you who do, some don't. That's why I put out videos also. So I would appreciate a definite thumbs up. I'm going to get Streamlabs working. I just need to, I'll be talking to someone who knows exactly how to do it. Yes. Oh, I'm so glad. Well, I do sell some beautiful necklaces that I create. And for those of you who are new to my channel, check out my Etsy shop because all of those right there are samples of what I do. Careful while I set this back up. Oops, wait a minute. I messed up. Oh boy, that's not working. Sorry. There we go. Better. Okay, let me get this all working. God, this thing's not working good. Jeez. Okay, Lily, you want to go over here for a little while? Be a dog? Okay. I don't have that many paintings right now for sale. But I do have like this, the Yorkie that I did. Hi, Donna. Donna Hickson. And I did this kind of free-formed peacock feather. But I've done a lot of paintings that I've sold. I'm so glad you've made it here, Colette. There. I probably missed a few of your comments, so let me back up. There, that's better. I guess that's better. Just joined New Horizons. Good. Well, that's what we're here for. Let's put it this way. We have a nice community and they have a nice community. So we're kind of sharing each other's friends. I'm sorry, RV Frida. I am terrible. I have a cell phone and I don't really have a good stand for it. I'm going to be buying better equipment. Oh, thank you, Butterbean Head. Thank you, Richard. Those are actually, those are pretty, those are not my best, but they're okay. Danny, hi Dandy Dan. I'm so glad to see you here. How's your Sunday going? Thank you, Aileen. I have such nice people. So when I see there's other nice people, we kind of join hands and bring them in here, and they've come in here and found me and said this is a fun hangout. And we're not all RVers in here. There's a lot of us that are though, and but that's the thing. It doesn't you don't have to be. Thank you, Aileen. I'm gonna do another cow. I did enjoy doing the cow and the pig. Paintings of cows and pigs are kind of fun. I know, Danny. I'm so sorry that you lost your pet. Yeah, there's nothing worse. It's like losing a family member. Not there yet. We love Texas. Yes. Um, I, I've I don't have any mermaid art for sale right now, other than the ones in here. Oh, sorry, I have to go soon. I hope you feel better, Linda. Just take it easy. Take it easy. Feel better soon. Let us know. New Horizons said I'm starting a Patreon account and donating half the money to a local organization to help build ramps for disabled persons. Isn't that good? Can never have enough uh, access for people that have disabilities. I totally agree with that. I appreciate that you come in here and that you've, told us about what you do, what you're interested in. Ralph, the fifth wheel, they finally left. I think a lot of times when you see someone parked there in their RV for a long time, it's usually they're working for the city somewhere because that's what happens. Karen's gonna lead us in Kumbaya. That's okay. That's a good song. So Dan lost his cat, and I'm so sorry. I know you must be so sad, sweetie. And it's good that you're in here because you're among friends. Kumbaya, my lord. Kumbaya, oh Lord. Kumbaya. I know that song. Yeah, Richard, I think it is. I don't know if it's construction or oil because around here it could be either. But we do get sometimes we'll get someone in there and they're like, it's not supposed to be here longer than I think 2 weeks. And sometimes they're there for like 2 months or more. I don't think I'll stay longer than 1 week, probably a week, because I think I'm leaving my dogs and I'll miss them so much. And I don't want to drive all the way to Florida. That's just so far. I mean, if I could afford to rent a car and drive it to Florida with the dogs, I would. But that's expensive, I think. No Distracted Driving wants me to sing the song. A lot of you are new here, and a lot of you aren't. But when I got to Texas, one of my things I've done in my life is I used to play guitar and sing for my living. I did it for years. A lot of happy hours and cocktail hours and restaurants, lounges on the beach in Key West. Anyway, those were a long time ago. So I've always written songs. I wrote a song when I got here, and I mean, somebody wants to hear it. You guys want to hear it? Oh my God, someone poisoned her. That makes me very angry. You don't just stop grieving either. Like, this is the way it is. It's part of the family. Yes, Judy lost also a beautiful pet, a little sweet pet. If I rented a car, you mean like drive all the way there and then all the way back and just return the car? I wonder how much that would wind up costing. Okay. Yeah, not by mileage, right? So I wrote the song, and it's just because it really fits my town that I live in. It's all true. It goes like this. I'm living in a small town in Texas where people smile and get to know your name. I never thought I'd ever want to live like this, and now I'm living in a small town in Texas. We don't have a signal, just a blinking light. McDonald's is an hour drive away. My friends think I flipped out, and I'm here to say I flipped out in a small town in Texas. We don't, let's see, on Friday, we all dine at Bud's place, where you know most everybody there. I even know the cop and the mayor too, and our waitress Angie's baby's nearly due. Oh, I'm living in a small town in Texas, where people smile and get to know your name. I never thought I'd ever want to live like this. And now I'm living in a small town in Texas. Yes, I flipped out in a small town in Texas. That's my little song. I don't know any cows, but they're very cute. How many hours is it to drive from Knox City to where I'm going in Florida? I don't even know. A lot. Thank you, Deb in Vegas. Does it? Daydream about nice things says it sounds like a little bit of John Denver type. Ah, thank you guys. How kind. How kind. That's why I do this, because I am alone a lot. I really am. I mean, there's family around. We had family night last night, and it was fun, but we haven't had it recently. But besides the family, that's about it, you know? Hi, Sunny Shines. Welcome back. Aw, Aileen. Takes one to know one. We all rock. I'm probably the youngest old person you know. Thank you, Butterbean Head. Singing's fun. I love to sing. I've written about probably over 30 songs in my life, and traveled a lot, sang my songs. What's that song? I've been a lot of places in my life and times. Proceedings onward in America. Whoa. Hello, hello. Emily says, Deb, what would you do if someone punched the back of your airplane seat like that guy did in The Woman last week? I don't know. I hope that never happens. I would have turned around and said something. Oh yeah. I saw that, Emily. That was awful. They were very patient about it, don't you think? This is what she's talking about. This guy was behind this woman, and he was just pounding and kicking the back of her seat the whole time. Yeah, I'd tell him off too. Karen says she'd love to sing, doesn't carry a tune in a bucket. I just installed a third solar panel, Dan says. Gives me 300 watts and in a second 100 amp battery will be in tomorrow. Ooh, babe, you're getting ready to boogie. You're getting ready to head out. Yeah, the space in the seats in airlines are terrible. I dread the idea of getting in a plane and sitting in those tight seats. Yeah, it was very rude. I don't know how they got that on video. Someone videoed it. So, not there yet. You just wanted to say hi? Well, hi. I don't even know the background on that Aileen at all. I saw the video. Oh yeah, proceeding onward in America says I have to fly on Tuesday. Hopefully that won't happen to me. That doesn't usually happen. At least I've never had that happen. The airline sided with the puncher. Why? What was the woman doing wrong? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I think more people would fly too if there was more roomy. I mean, yeah, makes you feel bad. Sonny's going food shopping tomorrow, so if the supplies dwindle, I'm going to be safe. Why would the supplies dwindle? What's happening? Dandy Dan, I would be in jail because I would have got up and punched the man in the face. But then again, a boy that would do that to a woman is a coward, so I doubt he would have done that to a man. Yeah, it's crazy. That was crazy. Wear a mask on the plane. Jeez. The more I think about it, the more I want to rent a car. She was reclining her seat, but that's your right. I mean, you can recline your seat. I guess he had the worst seat. I think he was like the last. He was, I don't know. Doreen's never flown on a plane. Yeah, if you don't have first class, you're cramped. That's true. I haven't been on a plane myself since I think the last time I was on a plane was 2001. Three more countries, Sunnyshine says, are also put quarantine on. I'm glad I'm in the middle of nowhere here. Well, Richard, I just don't want to put the miles on my truck. I really don't. Think Agape. Hi, darling. Welcome. Greetings. Aileen says, I vote rent a car. You can take your babies, have a car when you're there. Yeah, that's a good thought. That is. It's just such a long drive. I'm really, I'd have to stop, a couple days on the road for me because I'm not a long distance driver. And that would be 2 hotel stays that accept dogs. That's another thing. Dan's still on the seat. He says she paid for her seat. He should have taken it out on the greedy airline for cramming everyone in there. Yeah, Carrie says not for only 1 week. I know, that's the thing. Flying, you're there that day, Susan says then you will get an eye opening with TSA at the airport has gotten worse. RV Frida says she's got her own little problems. She says the guy close to me has a big outdoor generator that's so loud. That's a pain. Yeah, if you want to keep your windows open. Yep. Yeah, I would have to figure out if that would be good for me. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. It's in the planning stage. A little round suitcase Donna had when she was young. Aw. Karen says, did you see the video where the man sitting next to the lady sitting by the window seat just reached across the lady and closed the window? A hell to the no. People are insane. And when you're traveling alone, can you imagine being put in the middle seat? No way. Sunny Shine says, remember, Deb, last year President Trump said to be ready for emergency. I think the the virus 19, is going to have our stuff not get here. I don't want to be in a tent. Harvey Frida, I don't want to be in a tent. This old back doesn't need to be uncomfortable one bit. I can't do that. Could you be in a tent on the ground or like on a sleeping bag? No. Mm-mm. I was thinking about flying with Lily and leaving Rosie with Kathy and Mark, but then I felt guilty because she would be lonely, but they do take good care of her. Danny, you're funny. No way. What? You couldn't sleep in you couldn't sleep on a cot in a tent. When you get to be over 65 or maybe even over 55, tents are not that comfortable. And Danny says, I love to drive. The pilots will never pull over and you can't get out to see anything. I think Rosie would miss Lily, but I don't know. I mean, I've really never split them up other than maybe getting their hair groomed, or going to the vet separately. I know, it's right, Karen. It's got to be glamping. That's what I mean, RV Frida. I couldn't get up either from the ground, and it would be very hard. I just wouldn't do it, especially all by myself, sitting. No, that's okay. You can be distracted. Come on back. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Dan said if I had a choice of the car seat or a tent, I'll take the car seat every time. Yeah, me too. I would rather sleep in my vehicle than put a tent. I don't like to have cloth walls. I always, even when I had a pop-up, like me and Kathy had a pop-up, and for months we would camp all over. We're doing Renaissance fairs because I do jewelry also. Anyway, and I always think about somebody could just take a knife and slice it open. I don't really want a tent. I just don't. That's not my style. It'd be okay to have a tent as a place to put maybe like supplies and things next to my, van or something. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What length is your RV? My length is the length of this travel trailer is 27 feet. It's a Forest River Salem LE 2000. I think it's 2007. Oh, no, I don't think so. Patty's perspective says rent a U-Haul van, plenty of room for the dogs and a bed. I know, Dan. Too many stories. I know. Donna says I wouldn't want to be on the ground where someone else might want to crawl in bed with me. If you're lucky. No, me neither. That's funny. Butterbean had said if I have to be in a tent, I would need a king size bed in it with a fluffy comforter and pillows. Yeah, me too. And I'm not about to be setting that up every night. Oh yeah, not there yet. Says that we're about to sell our 26-foot Forest River trailer. No, Richard, I bought this travel trailer when I um like 5 years ago. Carrie just as well, maybe if he's good looking. He'd have to smell real good too. Now, I bought this travel trailer because it's been over about 5.5 years ago. It'll be 6 years in May. My husband died, and that's what's the story behind why I'm on YouTube. We were going to sell everything in our home and downsize and get a RV, probably like a Class A motorhome, and we were going to camp, host, and travel. And he got sick with cancer, and it took him out pretty fast, so he passed away. And I decided to sell my home and downsize and buy this trailer, thinking that it would be so easy to pull this trailer on the back of my truck and go everywhere. And it wasn't that easy for me. Oh, Susan, so glad that you came in and said hello. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Judy, I don't know anybody from my high school reunion. She says this spring she has a 50th high school reunion and she's excited to see old friends. Yeah, I don't have that. That's because I'm from Hollywood High School. No one's there anymore. See, same with me, Catherine. I don't know anyone. I mean, I know a couple people in this out in the world that are still around, but I'm really not friendly with anyone from high school. I don't have a fifth wheel. I have a travel trailer. Oh, Patty, because you don't know much about me, obviously, but that's okay. That's okay. I hope you subscribe. I have and I lost a channel after having a channel for 4.5 years. It was hacked, and I haven't gotten it back yet. They say that I'm going to get it back, but on that old channel, I had all my videos, how I left, when I sold my home, even when I had an open house, when I was downsizing, when I moved my trailer and moved into it, and I stayed in Florida for a few months and then went up to Alabama. Well, welcome. I'm so glad you subscribed. So, bottom line is, I don't rent this. I am on the property of my very best friend Kathy and her husband Mark. Kathy and I were best friends, sisters. We're sisters for 40 years. We've been in business together, and when we were all in Florida, and Kathy's two sons moved here to Texas, and they just wound up following their kids because they have grandkids. Kathy's got 3 grandbaby boys, and actually 4. So I came because I was pulling the trailer to Alabama, stayed there, didn't like pulling the trailer when I got here. They said, you can stay as long as you want for the rest of your life. She says, that way I'll know where you are at night. So I got here, we skirted it, put in a sewer line, put in electric, put in water. I have heat tape on the water. I have a big RV carport over my travel trailer. And this is home. This is my home base. Diane said, at Hollywood High, did you go with any stars? David Cassidy was, I guess, one of the famous people. Okay, let me see. I've probably missed a bunch of stuff. Think Agapi says, was camping in Colorado, hiked up mountain on trail 2 hours from the car, set up tent, went to bed and woke up hours later scratching on the tent. I freaked out, broke zipper barefoot, ran in the dark down the mountain, never again. Oh my gosh, think Agapi, that's scary. What was scratching on your tent? Yes, Aileen, I was so fortunate that when I got to Texas and connected with Kathy and Mark, of course, everybody in her family, her 2 sons, they're like my kids. Because I lived with Kathy for 20 years when her children were kids. Now they're adults with families of their own. Everybody's accepted me as part of the family. And so I am. I have a little Texas family. There's about 25 of us in the family. Okay, let me see if I've missed anything. I do have a good home base here, yes. Dan says, you have a nice setup there and really great friends. You are so lucky. Well, I do feel fortunate. Very much gratitude to Kathy and Mark. And I use they watch my dogs when I'm not around. I watch their house. We're just real close. We really are. I love her and him. Donna, any advice on downsizing? Downsizing. You know what's going to happen is you downsize and you think you're all downsized and then you have to downsize some more. That's about downsizing. It's hard. I had yard sales. I had Salvation Army, Goodwill, and Hospice come and get stuff. Hi, Susan. Nice to see you. It's raining here. Well, it's raining kind of here today, too. It actually looks like it's going to rain. It rained last night. Okay, no distracted driving. I love camping. Was surrounded by a family of screaming Bigfoots near Mount Hood, Oregon in 2012. True story. Wow, that's a story in itself. What about a little billy goat? I don't want a little billy goat. Is that what you're asking me? You know, Kathy's son Lee, he owns a restaurant. He owns Ace Hardware. He owns quite a bit. He owns an RV park too in town, and they own goats, and they have chickens, and I think they have two cows, three. They have a cow Daisy, sour cream, and I forget what the other one's name is. Yeah, it's hard to downsize. You know, it takes a while. It took me about a year to like really get to where I could like move into my RV. And even when I moved in, I had way too much stuff. I had to downsize again. It is ongoing, Molly. How you doing, Molly? You just have to keep just trying to get rid of things. If you haven't touched something in a year, I guess you don't need it. I still have stuff I need to get rid of. It's hard when and when Kathy and Mark moved to Texas from Florida, they took a big trunk filled with memories of my mom's. Um, she had a bunch of ceramics she made and family photos and just little things that I didn't want to give up. So in the garage, hasn't been opened in 5 years. I have a big trunk. Oops. Let's see. Puppets and 50 here yesterday. Okay, it's 50s here today too, like 50. The only thing I've missed that I downsized really might be some kitchen stuff that I let go, but actually no. You know, sure, I would love to have some of the neat, beautiful art. I had like a big mirror that was my mom and dad's, and just things like that, and I couldn't take it with. We're chickenless now, yes, Richard. The chickens left day before yesterday, I think. They went to live at Lee and Stephanie's home. They have 60 acres. And I hope they stay healthy because I like them very much, our chickens. I know, Aileen, I get it. You know, you think, well, I don't want to get rid of this. I might wear this. I have clothes I need to downsize because I sometimes think I'm going to wear something and I never wear it. And then I look at it again and think, I kind of like it. And I never wear it. It's time to get rid of it. Catherine said every year I go through my apartment and get rid of stuff I need to tackle my storage room again. Oh, really? RV Frida said I still have to go through my husband's art, so much of it. Yeah, it's hard to get rid of the stuff that really have, you know, some emotional meaning. And even though you don't use it or, it was something he had, it's hard to get rid of. It really is. And sometimes you just have to bite the bullet and do it. Really, it's stored in the shed for you. Okay, well, at least it's stored. But eventually you'll have to tackle it, you know? Same with you guys, huh? Dan says part of downsizing is closing your eyes and tossing. I know it is hard. It's like when I've seen those shows on TV where people have a family and they move into a tiny home and then they have a box of keep, throw away, donate, and they go on, and that's what they have to do. Catherine said, I have lots of empty boxes. When you buy electronics, you have to store the boxes until the warranty runs out. Well, I don't even do that. And sometimes, like I bought a stupid scale, and now my scale does not work right. And I threw away the box. You know, Karen says, buy something new and don't wear it because I'm saving it for something special. Yeah. Fresh eggs are much better. Yeah, but not that big of a deal because eggs aren't that expensive. So I'll live. I miss the chickens. I happen to love their sounds they make, and the eggs were good. But Kathy and Mark went plant-based, and it costs money to feed them and take care of them and water them. So they're done. Yeah, Catherine, so my scale, which was only $20, but still, it's like every time I get on it, it weighs something different. So it's really bugging me. And tomorrow I weigh in, and I don't know whether or not I can even trust it. So I might have to go to the doctor's office and weigh myself there. RV Frida said I have lots of capes I have stored too. Okay, maybe I need to go to Tennessee this year. Dan says I moved from Colorado to Florida and all my things fit into my little Mazda. I still had room for a passenger in the front seat. Well, you don't have a lot of stuff, which makes it easy to move. Karen says plant-based as in only veggies. Well, plant-based whole food is what they call it. Whole food plant-based, meaning fruits and vegetables, nuts, grains, rice, quinoa, lentils, just no. Okay, whatever has a face, they don't eat it. If it has a face, they don't eat it. Catherine says, that's the nice thing about small towns. You feel free to go. Oops, it went fast. Free to go and to the doc's office just to weigh yourself. Well, there's, it's my doctor's office and it's really a few blocks away and they don't mind. I don't want to have to go there. That's why I bought a stupid scale. I gotta see if I've missed anything. Molly, what did you say, Molly? That last move, some of my stuff, especially stained glass and tools, are stored in a friend's basement. They don't mind, but it haunts me. I don't like having my crap away from me. Yeah, I know. And even having that big, black, huge trunk full of stuff I haven't opened. I hope there's no bugs in it and stuff, but someday I don't think I'll always live here, I'm hoping somehow that something happens in my life and I have a little home I would like, but I don't know what the future holds. Yes, I've watched Hoarders, Judy. That's amazing. Susan says, I know I could never be a hoarder, but I understand how I can get pretty screwed up, but just by having so much stuff just in here. Oh, you guys, I put this in my next video. I'm going to take this up and make you dizzy. Do you see over the sink that new what do you call it? Look, hold on. Mark made me that yesterday. It's too close. So I have all that seasonings and oils and coffee and everything now out. That's cool, huh? Okay. Now I got to figure out how to make this work without getting you dizzy. I feel like it's... Whoa! Oh my God, look how close I am. Oh my God, I'm sorry I'm so close. This is crazy. I can't get it. Okay. Whew. That was weird. So Susan says, I don't trust doctor scales. My hubby was weighed at 2 doctors in one day. They were 20 pounds off. Well, mine's off too. Look at how close I got. Everybody turn your face, don't look. Oh my gosh. Ooh, look. Jeez. Sorry, kids. Nice earring. Oh, I hate being that close. Catherine said my nephew is a hoarder. He's mentally ill and his life is so sad. Wow. Yeah, there's a window behind the new I guess rack, spice rack-ish thing. But that's the only window I never like need to look out. It just looks at the gate next door, but the light comes in, and I've got all these windows. My sink has a window right there too. It's just in front of the window. I think Agapi said I just did that myself. 3 tarps and started throwing. Bought plastic tubs for keepsakes, labeled boxes, stacked and stored. Master list describes. I receive it. Oh my, sorry I've missed a lot of what you just said. The Impossible Whopper is pretty tasty for a veggie burger. I've never had one. Hi, Barbara. So glad to see you here. Happy Sunday from Australia. It's probably Monday there. Is it Monday there for you? Mark is very handy, Donna. He built me oh, I hate to show it because when I move this thing you get dizzy, but uh well, you can't really see it. That is a cabinet. I am showing it in my next video. So you will see it, but yeah, he built me the 2 cabinets. He's always so helpful. Okay, Catherine said the last place he was evicted from. Who's he? Oh, your brother. They had to hire a cleanup crew, huh? RV Frida, the way it works at the park right across, like it's called the community center. There's, I think, 5 full hookups, for sure 4. One might not have a sewer, but there is a sewer place that you can empty anyway. Um, the first 2 days is free, and then it's $10 a day. And I don't know how long you could stay. They say 2 weeks, but I've seen people stay longer. And it's nice. It's a nice little town. I mean, it's quiet. It's not, you don't want to come here to party because there ain't no party. Yeah, Susan. Well, I don't build, but Mark does. I'm going to paint it. Right now it's just wood, and I need to paint it. Dan said, I feel guilty when I eat a veggie burger. I'm a meat eater and can't help but worry about eating my food. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, it feels bad when our husbands get sick and they can't do the things they used to do. That it's hard on us. It's hard on them too. I would love you to come through on your way back and definitely spend some time with me. We will have fun, I promise. And everybody here is very friendly. Um, but Catherine, I don't know about the Impossible Burger with Burger King. I don't trust them. But I eat a lot of veggie burgers too, and they're fine. They've got, black beans and oatmeal and, things like that in them. They're fine. Judy said, I have an addiction to cooking items. Too many appliances for the real estate it takes up. Yeah, I'd love to have a bigger kitchen so I could have my blender on the sink, on the counter, but I can't. Molly says, think it got me. That's foremost in my mind these days, to own freedom from stuff, of course. But I went through that with my mother's estate. Only child here. I have sworn not to do it to my only. Yeah, it's very important to downsize. Why would you want to leave your children your big mess of your life if you haven't like looked in your cabinets and your closets and your basement for years and years and years, and then your poor children, if you have children, are stuck going through it. I did that with my dad and my mom. Yeah, I don't trust the fake food at Burger King and those places. You have to almost make your own food. That's one of the biggest things that I've realized with plant-based. I'm not on plant-based, but they are. And like it's like you're constantly having to cook. You're cooking your lentils, you're cooking your beans, you're making your sauces out of cashews and almond milk. And I mean, it's a lot of cooking. Yeah, hoarders not fun to clean after a hoarder for sure. Yep, downsize and clean up. I'm trying hard. Hi RV Kids TV, welcome, and hey, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't. That's another fine person I met from visiting with Imagine. Oh, I can't think of the name of everything. I'm telling you. I wrote it down though. What's it called? I'm the worst. Whatever. I can't do it. Imagine Your Odyssey. Thank you. Everybody needs to see Imagine Your Odyssey too, because he's a great guy and has a good live stream. You had a bowl of caramel for dinner. Caramel. I happen to love caramel. Yes, don't forget to hit. Hey, I only have 10 thumbs up. Please, let's see if I can get it to at least 50 before the next 5 minutes. Everybody, thumbs up to show that you're having a good time and you want me to continue doing these. What's showing 45 thumbs up? I don't see it. Emily said, I heard today at church that chicken wings are the worst to eat because it is under the wing where chickens are given hormone shots. Ugh. Makes it sound terrible. My screen is off. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, okay. Well, I'm looking on my cell phone and it's not registering correctly. But I'm looking at the YouTube page and it says 57 thumbs up. So that's better. Thank you. And I love wings too. I'm caramel cereal. Well, that sounds good. Okay, I see 57. Okay, I was looking here and I only see 10 on my cell phone, but I appreciate everyone that does give me a thumbs up. You know I do. Emily, oh, see, oh yeah, Judy, when's your date? Debs said I buy wings with no antibiotics. Somebody goes by Debs also. Me too. Well, whatever you buy to eat, you have to read the labels these days, that's for sure. Butterbeanhead, I hope you have the really great rest of your night. Thank you for coming in. I'll see you soon. You're Debs in Oregon. Oh man, you're in a place I'd love to be right now. Catherine, thank you for coming in. Have a great rest of your day. Yeah. So we're here. We're here together in this world, the world of social media. I know we've talked about it. There's not too many people that go by Debs with the S, but I do. Oh, you're not on a date. You're going out with friends. That's always fun. I haven't been on a date in years. Well, yeah, not really. Maybe one. Danny, you are, you don't have to read labels and you can eat steak every night. It's okay with me. I don't mind at all, Debs. I just want to be, when I have to be in a healthy, I wouldn't even want to be with someone that wasn't really thinking about health and what they eat and how they care for themselves because I personally need help in every way, and it would be hard to be with someone that could care less about food and they can eat anything and they're thin. I don't think it would work for me. Oh, thank you. Not yet, not there yet. I'm just gonna share my life. That's what I do. The eggplant in the air fryer was delicious. I can't wait to buy another eggplant. It's so easy too. You just cube it up, wash it. I didn't even cut it. I didn't peel it. I just cut it into like squares, just chunks. I tossed it in a bowl with a little bit of oil and some seasonings, whatever you like, and then throw it into the air fryer for 10 minutes on 400. And in the middle, I always shake it up and mix it. That's right, Judy. We're still the same kids we were when we were young. We're just older now. Emily made eggplant in the air fryer too. Yeah, and it's nice because it just really made it crispy on the outside and real creamy, eggplanty, yummy. I'm an eggplant. I love eggplant. Yeah, I'd like to have a partner. I've said that before, but I am kind of picky. When you get older, you're sort of in your way, and it's hard to find somebody that would fit into the perfect life, with you. Yes, Aileen, you could make eggplant on the grill, sure. Danny says just because one doesn't read labels to see every ingredient doesn't mean they don't watch their diet. Well, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I just said, some people don't have to worry about what they eat. They burn it up and they can handle it. And some of us have, eating disorders. And I know I do. So I'm a compulsive overeater. I can't, if you bring me a box of candy and say, here, I one is not enough. And then when you eat so much and you feel so sick from eating it, it's not worth it. It really isn't worth it. So I'm trying to just really do away with junk. Anything that's, not going to add to my life. It's going to take years away. I'm trying to get some years in here. Karen said it seems like things are so complicated these days. Everything I learned growing up is upside down and not the norm anymore. I know. I agree. Susan says low sodium diets are very hard too. Yeah, I'm not. I didn't. I don't. Not on a low sodium diet. I probably should be. Donna said enjoyed the air fryer video. There's a new restaurant here that's all air dry. Going there next week. Oh, you'll have to let us know, Donna, how that went. I used to fry eggplant too. I make great eggplant parmesan and fried eggplant with breaded, but it's eggplant uses so much oil. It absorbs the oil. You put some in and start frying it, and you got to add more. which I don't want to do. And I do love asparagus broiled, roasted, and in the air fryer. The air fryer is great for asparagus too. Actually makes it crispy and brown. No, Doreen, I think I understand how that is. What's the matter? Who's crying? Are you crying? They get very jealous, I think. I saw last night somebody made cauliflower like buffalo style cauliflower. That was pretty good. Karen says, "What does it taste like? Describe eggplant." Oh, that's hard to do. Um, it's got a nice creamy consistency. You know, it's got a little seeds in it, but they're not really seedy, and it tastes good to me. And you can put any kind of, you can put tomato sauce like Italian. You can make it with just plain. I just ate it with just plain with seasonings. Molly says true on the eggplant, but you can dry it on a paper towel first. Yeah, what I do is that's true. You slice up your eggplant, you rinse it off. A lot of people throw salt all over it and let it sit for a while on paper towels and then rinse it off. Right, eggplant has more texture than taste. That exactly. It kind of tastes what you put on it. Dan says fried green tomatoes. I love fried green tomatoes. Judy said I love. Oops. Yeah, I love grind. I can make some good fried green tomatoes too. I love growing up, Judy says, when I did no cell phones, we walked miles to visit one another just to see each other. Those days are gone, Judy. Well, I think that eggplant can be a bitter taste if you don't rinse it and salt it and rinse it. That brings out the moisture and stuff. But I didn't last time and it was fine. Think Agape said, we are all on a different journey. I'm still trying to gain weight from 2016. It has taken me this long to get from 78 pounds to now of 111. Hang in there, everyone. All good. That's you're little. You know that you're like the opposite of me. It is hard to explain eggplant, actually, but isn't it hard to explain any taste? Yep, you put a little breading on those green tomatoes and fry them up. I'm going to try it in an air fryer next time I get green tomatoes. I'll still bread them lightly with panko and seasonings, but I'm not going to oil. I'm not going to use that kind of oil on eggplant or fried green tomatoes. I mean, Karen says, "I wish I was at my pregnancy weight." Yeah, I wish I was at my weight when I was 30. I looked real good. Homegrown tomatoes are yummy. I love a good tomato sandwich. I can't even imagine. That's weird, Emily. She said eggplant and mango both taste like paint to me, but but it is a taste I like. I don't know how you could know what paint tastes like. Dan said eggplant is one of those foods that you have to taste yourself and decide. If it's made properly, you're going to like it. I love salmon patties. My mother, I make them, but my mother used to make salmon patties with a thing she called it Luxion. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's I guess it's a is it Russian? I don't know, Jewish. It's egg noodles with a bunch of butter and cottage cheese and salt and pepper. And it was one of those the cottage cheese melts and gets just so delicious with peas. That was the dinner. Emily says she tastes soap when she's eating cilantro. Okay. I love cilantro. It is. It's all about seasoning the vegetables good and cooking them right. Yeah, that's exactly right. Not there yet, that I think eggplant absorbs taste, spices, etc. Kind of a filler. You know what? Everybody has different taste buds. I happen to be I like almost everything, actually. Let's see. Dan says squash is the same. Only had squash once that I liked it, and it was cooked with sugar and cinnamon. Well, everybody gets a tingly mouth when you eat cantaloupe. No, I don't get a tingly mouth. And I happen to have this cantaloupe. It has my name on it right there. Debs. Gonna eat that. I don't know how people know how dirty socks taste. Sunny Shine says, I've even used tuna fish in the can in place of the salmon when I don't have any salmon. You can make, yeah, you could make tuna patties. Why not? Well, I wouldn't know what a pumpkin blossom tastes like, Richard. He says eggplant tastes like pumpkin blossoms. Huh. Donna loves spaghetti squash. I like spaghetti squash. I don't love it, but it is something you can use like kind of like spaghetti. Yep, that's my whole cantaloupe whenever I want to attack it. Listen, you guys, I'll be right back because I need to use the little girl's room, so I am going to be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. You want a cookie? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me get you a cookie. Rosie? Rosie, Rosie, Rosie. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm going to give my doggies a little treat. I get this at Dollar General. It is sweet potatoes and chicken wraps made with real chicken and sweet potatoes. Freaking out over here. Oh, look at this. One for Rosie. Get up, sit up pretty. Let me show you how pretty she is. See that pretty? Look at her. Good girl. Take it. Okay, Lily. Come here. Here's yours. Yeah. I have the cutest girls, you gotta admit. Carrie Jo, thank you for coming in. Lily was whining, but now she's happy because she's got some yummy chewies. There, oh. Dropped it. Okay, that's that. I buy that at Dollar General for cookies. Lily's not whining anymore. Seattle Judy said pizza tastes like cardboard. No, only if it's bad pizza. It's not bad pizza. I need some lipstick. That's all I have on today is lipstick. Just makes my lips feel good. Oh, look how pretty I look. New Horizon said, "Oh, that little white dog just looks exactly like my Frosty that we lost." Oh, I'm so sorry. You know what? Rosie's getting older. She's gonna be 13 in May, and she's very healthy, but you never know. Try it with milk. Not there yet. I know almond milk does not taste like milk. It does okay. I'm using it now when I make chia pudding, and I'm gonna try to start using it in cereal because I don't really want to drink a lot of milk. Although I still have half and half in my coffee, so I'm not, 100%. Oh, hi, Carol. Plain vanilla grandma. I have been on for an hour, 35 minutes. Oh, that's how it works, Danny. He says, I went to Walmart for a box of rice and came out with a basket full. No matter how long I live, I will never remember not to go shopping while I'm hungry. That's true. Yeah, almond milk's okay. It doesn't taste bad. Susan said her husband wants a new lab, like a doggy lab. Those are big dogs. And to have a big dog, you have to be really able to walk it and really give it a lot of exercise. Yeah. I don't know why you didn't get notified. I hope everybody does at least hit the notify bell. And if you're not getting notified, then you need to like unsubscribe and subscribe again and then hit the bell. New Horizon said Frosty would have been 15 on his birthday. He started having seizures. Oh, God. I hate the thought of anything happening to my two girls. Richard said he bought coconut milk, and that's not bad. Yeah, I would think that'd be good too. Debs, thanks for coming in, and I really appreciate it. You have a really great rest of your day and a great week. Yes, well, Carol likes to order groceries online, but on the phone or whatever. I like to pick my own stuff. Almond milk goes great with Hershey's chocolate syrup. Everything goes great with chocolate syrup. Come back again soon, Debs. Oh, your lab died. Yeah, but think about the size of those dogs. And are you going to be around for the whole dog's life? Because what's really sad when you see a dog, somebody old dies and their little dog is put into like, the foster, the humane society or whatever. In Love with Health said, if you want the most yummy natural coffee creamer, make your own pecan milk. Again, it's the make your own thing. It's like, I don't have the kitchen for all that. Yeah, I like to go to this. I like going grocery shopping. I don't like putting the groceries away, but it's part of it. Well, thank you, New Horizons. I sure hope you come back again. I usually do have um, live streams on Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. Today was a little earlier than usual, but it was good. It's been good. Let's see what we got here. Molly says, Dan, two most dangerous times to go shopping: when hungry and when you've just had a meal, because you don't get anything you need. I guess there's a happy medium on when to go shopping. Okay, let me back it up. I want to see what. Okay, In Love with Health says 1 cup of pecans soaked for at least 6 hours, then rinsed. Put into a blender with 4 cups of water. Blend until smooth. Add 1 date and a couple drops of vanilla, and then blend again and strain. I just bought some dates. My pets are my family. They're my girls. I call them my daughters. They're my babies. And a pinch of salt. Everything needs a pinch of salt. Plain Vanilla Grandma says, before I got my 3 dogs, I talked to my family to see if and who would care for them should I die first. My family sees the dogs all the time, so we're just one big family, and my dogs will be fine. Yeah, my dogs would be fine with Kathy and Mark. They do. They know everything about how to take care of them. In Love with Health, that sounds really good. I would love to try it. I don't know. Just making chia pudding is a big thing for me. Pecans are really very famous here. We have a pecan tree. There's pecans everywhere. So in season, that's a big thing, going out and picking pecans and then taking them to this place in the next town to have them shelled, and they're delicious. Okay, Donna, we're making her hungry. Well, I hope you enjoy your dinner tonight. I'm going to be making mine soon. I can't believe it's 6 o'clock already. Wow. I have a blender. I have a Ninja. It's underneath my cabinet in the back because when I moved in, and I'm dying to get it out and start using it. Ooh, and I made ice cream. I made delicious ice cream. What I was doing is every time I'd have oatmeal, I would have a half a banana and put it in the oatmeal, and the other half I'd peel it and stick it in a baggie. And then you take out all the bananas that's frozen, and you can use. I used a small mini food processor, but you can use a blender, which would probably be better. And I put a bunch of frozen blueberries in it and some vanilla. And it mixed it up till it was like consistency of ice cream, and it was delicious. I live in a travel trailer in Love with Health. I have blenders and I have everything. I have a really great dehydrator in the garage. It was really good in Love with Health. I mean, it was the most ice cream like. I really blended it till it just creamed out. It was so good. I'm going to make some more. I just save half of bananas. So when I have 3 or 4 pieces of banana, I got enough to make me some ice cream. You live in a travel trailer too, and you have a dehydrator and a blender on your counter, not to mention the coffee maker or boiling. I just don't have the room. But I am looking forward to making some more ice cream because that's the kind I can eat. It's free on Weight Watchers. And I do have a link below all of my videos. This one will have it in a few minutes when I'm done, where you can link to Weight Watchers. You don't have to join, but you can get all the information. And if you join, we both get a free month. So that's nice. I also have a link to Facebook, which I always upload all kinds of stuff, and Instagram, all my pictures. When I eat something, I'm always taking a picture and sending it to Instagram and visiting with family and all that stuff. And then Etsy. I have several items on Etsy for sale that I've made, and I hope that you check it out. Well, my trailer's 27 foot. Susan said hers is 28 foot. In Love with Health says, when I bought the trailer, I took the microwave out and replaced it with a dehydrator. I have never used a microwave. Yeah, I have a microwave. I do use the microwave. Like what happens is I don't use it a lot, but I'll take the chill off of something like when I've made a bunch of hamburger and vegetables for the dogs, I'll take out a bunch that I'm going to use on a paper plate and put it in there for like 30 seconds, get the chill off. So, or I'll reheat my coffee because I'll sit with I'll have a cup of coffee like this nice big mug. And I'll drink it to about there, and then I'll make breakfast and drink. I'll heat up the rest. So I use my microwave for that. Molly, you need to do what I just said. I don't know how you're. I have a little tiny um, food processor. It took a while. I had to keep pulsing it, but it worked. It worked good. I like my coffee, not boiling where it burns me, but I like it hot. I like iced coffee too. Dan says he enjoys following my Facebook page. Thank you, Dan. I enjoy you too. I can imagine that, Susan. She said her hubby's medical equipment is the biggest challenge in their trailer. Trailers are challenging. I've done everything I can. Really, I think that to make as much storage, for food and stuff, because I start getting food, especially lately, and I don't know where to put it all. So that helped a lot. That I showed you my new shelf. That's cool. In love with health. That's right. In the summer, I start with a hot, and in a couple of hours, I haven't finished it, so I add ice. That's a good idea. I don't have ice. No ice maker in my trailer. The bullet blender, you know what? I'm going to get my Ninja out because there's parts that are small. I've got to use it. In Love with Health says, Deb, do you have a cover over? Do you store extra food in tubs outside? No, I've never done that. I have extra shoes and extra in bins, plastic bins with covers. I also have extra like cookware and stuff that I didn't want to throw away. But no, I don't have food out there. But I am thinking about buying in the near future a small like storage shed where I can put a lot of things that wouldn't be hurt out there. Yeah, you have to store it. That's true. And I could do that. And I think having a storage shed would be a great place to like put all the water that I have, bottled water, and just, even the garbage, just things that you could like not have in your house. I don't know. We'll see. The best thing I ever got was the RV carport here. That has helped me because when it snowed, I still have a space for my dogs without snow. I can get free buckets from restaurants. What buckets of what? Yeah, I think a little storage. I can put it right outside here too. So it would be something that would be just right outside my door. That'll happen. Right now, I want to buy I want to buy a small camper, some sort of like 20 to 25 feet, possibly in the near future too. But I wouldn't want to. We've got a lot of cats that are like feral. They kind of like live around here in empty houses, and I wouldn't want to have food where they could smell it, you know? I don't know. But I do have an extra fridge and freezer in the garage that I'm allowed to use. So if I buy a little too much, I can put some out there. Well, gang, this has been a really fun, a really fun time. Yeah, that's the word, smellable. Like, I mean, it's so I understand that word perfectly. No, I wouldn't want to attract animals to my home, I have I mean, food can stay inside. I have, it's not a problem. I'm going to end this stream. I know it's a little early. Normally I'm getting on at this time, but I'd like to make some dinner and my dogs need their dinner. So we're going to have to end this great chat. I hope you've all enjoyed it and that you've given me a thumbs up and that you hit the notification bell so that you know when I'm going live. Hopefully that YouTube does the job. I don't know. But I really appreciate all of you. Thank you, Three Sheets to the Wind's Courage, and Think Agape, and Karen, and In Love with Health, and No Distracted Driving, and Susan. I love you all. I hope that you're all feeling well. And until Tuesday, I will be uploading videos. But anyway, give me a thumbs up. Leave me comments. And thank you. Thank you so much for being a part of my live stream. You guys are the best. Bye.